I accidentally faked my own death, and my ex showed up at the funeral. So this might be the dumbest thing I've ever done. And I once microwaved foil in college because I thought it would make my pizza extra crispy. Let me start at the beginning, or more specifically, at the hangover that ruined my life, temporarily. About a year ago, I was unemployed, freshly dumped, and doing what any self-respecting adult man-child does in a crisis. Day drinking White Claw in my best friend's basement. Don't judge me. The Wi-Fi was strong, the couch was comfy, and I was in full gremlin mode. Around 3 p.m., after 2 bacon, egg, and cheese sandwiches and 8 mango-flavored regrets, I passed out. Now this is where things get weird. My phone died, and since I hadn't told anyone where I was, and no one could reach me, my roommate thought I'd gone missing. And when I say missing, I mean full-on Netflix documentary missing. He called my mom called my ex called my job, which I had just been fired from. Somehow, in less than 12 hours, someone reported me as a possible fatality because apparently a body was found near the river that resembled me. Spoiler, it wasn't me. Even bigger spoiler, no one bothered to check. I woke up the next morning, no hangover, surprisingly, and casually plugged my phone in. The second it came back to life, I heard the demonic chime of 47 missed calls, 32 texts, and I kid you not, a Facebook notification that said, "R.I.P. Alex, gone too soon." I thought I was hallucinating. One of my friends, hi Jake, had made an actual memorial post using the worst photo of me possible. I looked like a dehydrated possum. The caption read, "Can't believe you're gone, bro. I'll never forget your dumb laugh and how you always ordered chicken nuggets with no shame. Rest easy." I wasn't dead. I had just taken a nap. My first instinct was to call my mom. She answered on the first ring and screamed so loud I dropped the phone. "Are you a ghost?" she shouted. "Mom, I was sleeping." "You were dead." "I was in a basement." Turns out she had already started planning my funeral. She called the church. She booked a damn caterer. My 87-year-old grandma had a blood pressure spike from the shock. A distant cousin flew in from Arizona. And that's when she said something that truly chilled my bones. "Your ex is coming." Let me tell you about Amanda. Amanda and I dated for 2 years. She's beautiful, brilliant, and petty enough to burn your house down and sue you for emotional damage caused by the fire. She dumped me after she caught me liking thirst traps, which, okay, fair. But we'd been rocky even before that. I hadn't spoken to her in 6 months. But apparently she saw the Facebook post, cried for 3 hours, and booked a flight to attend my funeral, which, at this point, was officially scheduled for Saturday, as in 2 days from then. So now I had a choice. Admit I was alive, and face the wrath of every emotional person who cried over me, or disappear forever, and move to a new town under the name Chad. I chose a third option. Yeah, I know, dumb, but hear me out. It wasn't just about Amanda, or the fact that I was morbidly curious to see who would actually show up. It was, I don't know, the drama of it, the bit. Also, I wanted to know if anyone would give a good speech. So I convinced my best friend Danny to help me pull off the most unhinged plan we've ever attempted, Project Ghost Protocol. Here was the plan. I wear a disguise. Danny live streams the service to me. At the end, I dramatically reveal I'm alive. Hugs, tears, forgiveness, internet fame. Easy, right? Wrong. Act 1. I arrive in disguise. Gray wig, sunglasses, hoodie, fake mustache I bought from Party City. I look like a guy who sells fake Rolexes in a mall parking lot. Act 2. The eulogies begin. My ex gets up there. She's crying. Says I was complicated but passionate. Says she regrets not texting me on my birthday. I start crying under my wig. Act 3. My cousin does stand-up comedy about the time I peed myself on a roller coaster. Gets a standing ovation. Unreal. Act 4. My mom faints. Apparently the emotion was too much. EMTs are called. While that's happening. Act 5. My mustache falls off. Danny sees it before anyone else and mouths, "Run!" Too late. My ex sees me. Wait a minute. Alex? Everyone turns. The room gasps. Grandma screams. Someone drops a casserole. And I, standing in a borrowed suit and half a mustache, say the only thing I can think of. Surprise! In quick succession. My Uncle Larry thought it was some TikTok prank. He yelled, "You're sick!" and swung. My ex slapped me so hard my ears rang. My mom just stood there shaking her head, whispering, "I baked 3 pies for this." They were not amused. So yeah, someone filmed it. Specifically, Jake, the guy who made the RIP post. He uploaded the clip to TikTok with the caption, "Guy fakes death, crashes his own funeral, gets absolutely wrecked." It got 3.8 million views in 3 days. I was memed. One user commented, "This is the greatest plot twist since Game of Thrones, but better." Another wrote, "I would have buried him for real after that stunt." My DMs were chaos. Some people thought it was genius. Most thought I was a monster. Amanda blocked me again. I don't blame her. Things died down eventually. Pun intended. I wrote apology letters, real ones, to everyone who cried for me. Some forgave me. Some didn't. My grandma still calls me Casper. I got offered a reality show deal. I said no, for now. And yeah, my ex is still mad, but she once texted me, "You looked hot at your funeral," so who knows? Would I do it again? Absolutely not. Am I glad I did it? Weirdly, yes. Because in the most chaotic, cringy way possible, I learned something. People cared, even when I thought they didn't. And maybe, just maybe, you don't have to fake your death to feel alive.